Top 5 Foods That Can Kill Your Dog. Hello, and welcome back to our channel, Weekly Health. If you are a dog owner, it's crucial to keep a close eye on your furry friend to keep them safe and well cared for. You don't have to be overly vigilant or hyper-caffeinated, but taking some extra precautions is necessary. One important area to be cautious about is feeding. While it might be tempting to give your dog a special treat, some seemingly harmless foods can be harmful or even deadly for them. To answer your questions about what you shouldn't feed your dog, we have compiled a list of the top 5 most toxic foods. Before we get into that, make sure you are subscribed to our channel for the latest updates. Number 5. Raw egg. Eggs are a popular food for dogs because they are packed with protein, which is good for their muscles and overall health. Cooked eggs, when prepared properly, can be a great addition to your furry friend's diet. However, giving dogs raw eggs is a big no-no. Raw eggs can be harmful and make them very sick. The issue with raw eggs lies in a substance called avidin found in egg whites. This stuff stops a vitamin called biotin from working properly in a dog's body. Biotin is super important for things like healthy skin, shiny fur, and good digestion. While it's not super common for dogs to have low biotin levels, it's still possible. If they don't get enough biotin, their fur might look dull, their skin could get itchy, and they might have tummy troubles. Raw eggs might also carry a germ called salmonella, which can make dogs really sick. To keep your furry pal healthy and happy, it's best to feed them cooked eggs without the shells. Cooking the eggs breaks down the avidin, making them safe for your dog to eat. Plus, it's always a good idea to talk to your vet before making any big changes to your pet's diet. Number 4. Avocado. Avocados might be delicious and safe for people, but for dogs, they are a big no-no. Inside avocados, there's a substance called persin that can be super harmful to our furry friends. You will find this toxin in the fruit itself. Its big seed, the pit, the leaves, and even the bark of the avocado tree. That's why it's really important to make sure your dog doesn't get their paws on any part of the avocado plant. Now, if a dog ends up munching on any of these avocado parts, it can cause some serious problems. One big issue is that it might make their lungs and chest fill up with fluid. This makes it hard for them to breathe properly, which is scary and dangerous. Sometimes this can even lead to not getting enough oxygen, which is really bad and can even be deadly. It gets worse. This nasty fluid buildup might not just stay in the lungs and chest. It can also gather in other important places like the heart, pancreas, and belly. This can create a lot of other problems that can be fatal for a dog. And if a dog accidentally swallows the avocado's big pit, it can get stuck in their throat or tummy, causing them to choke or block their digestion. That's a scary situation for them and for you. Number 3. Coffee or tea. Caffeine is a natural substance found in things like coffee, tea, cocoa, and guarana, which is a plant from South America. Sometimes people also add caffeine to soft drinks and medicines. In dogs, caffeine can do some serious harm. It can make their heart beat faster and make their nervous system go into overdrive. If a dog eats or drinks something with caffeine within 2 to 4 hours, they might get restless, really thirsty, lose control of their bladder, throw up, or have diarrhea. Now, here's where it gets even scarier. Too much caffeine can be super dangerous for dogs. It can mess up their heart rhythm or even make their lungs fail, and that can be deadly. Dogs absorb caffeine really fast. Even a small amount, like 9 milligrams for every pound they weigh, can cause mild effects. But if they get more than 27 milligrams per pound, it can lead to seizures. Just to give you an idea, a regular cup of coffee has about 95 milligrams of caffeine. There have been cases where dogs have died because they had too much caffeine. So, it's crucial to keep anything with caffeine away from our furry friends to keep them safe and healthy. It's important to remember that while caffeine affects dogs this way, it doesn't really have the same effect on humans. Dogs are more sensitive to caffeine than people are. It's good to be careful because caffeine can hide in different things like chocolate, some painkillers, and even certain energy drinks. Symptoms of caffeine poisoning in dogs might show up even after a small amount, so it's crucial to keep an eye out if you suspect they have eaten or drunk something with caffeine. Always contact a vet if there's any worry about a dog getting into caffeine. Number 2, alcohol. Alcohol can be found in different things like drinks for people, perfumes, cleaning stuff, and even in some paints or varnishes. People can handle a little alcohol now and then, but dogs can't take any at all, not even a little bit. When a dog gets alcohol, signs usually start in about an hour. They might look tired, sad, wobbly, have trouble breathing, throw up, or have a runny tummy. If a dog gets too much alcohol, it can really hurt them. It might mess up their lungs, make them shake, put them in a deep sleep, or even lead to them passing away. Dogs can accidentally drink alcohol sometimes. Like there was this dog who had too many old apples and got really sick from the alcohol in them. Even eating raw dough with yeast can make alcohol inside a dog's tummy. That alcohol can make them sick and bloated, pressing on their insides and making it hard to breathe. It's super important to never give your dog any alcohol or raw dough. Also, don't forget to keep drinks away from them and keep raw dough out of their reach. Number 1, chocolate. It contains substances called theobromine and caffeine, and these are really hard for dogs to handle. If a dog eats chocolate, it can lead to stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration. These issues can get worse, causing serious problems like heart attacks, internal bleeding, muscle tremors, seizures, and even death. How bad it gets depends on the size of the dog and how much and what kind of chocolate they ate. Darker and less sweet chocolates are more dangerous. Things like unsweetened, baker's chocolate, and cocoa powder are the riskiest. According to the Animal Poison Control Center, dogs can start showing symptoms after eating as little as 18 milligrams per pound of their body weight. To put it in simpler terms, a small amount, like 0.03 ounces of chocolate, can be enough to make a 44-pound dog sick. Dogs often get into chocolate during holidays like Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, and Christmas. These times are risky because people usually have chocolate around. No matter what day it is, it's crucial to keep chocolate away from dogs' reach to keep them safe. Some foods that people eat can make dogs really sick. To keep your dog safe, it's best to feed them only dog food and keep human food away from them. If your dog eats something they shouldn't have, quickly get help from a vet or call the Pet Poison Hotline. Remember, their safety matters most. For more tips on keeping your furry friend healthy, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more pet care tips and updates.